Hey, what's up, everyone? How we doing? I'm back again after another University of Hawaii softball game, and it was UH versus UC San Diego, and unfortunately, it ended in a 4-1 decision with UC San Diego on top. So, before we get to the recap and what I think should have happened, or what I think might have happened that led to the loss. I want to remind you guys, subscribe to my channel. I got it monetized about 3 weeks ago, and appreciate all your support. And I'd like to do this full time. So, so as I said, subscribe helps the algorithm, helps helps me out. I'm warmed by your support, and once again, I did get some B-roll on my phone that I took all myself. Granted, I did only take so about 10 or 11 videos of it, of some of the Wāhine softball players at bat. Again, I'm trying to get out to the workforce still, and hopefully some good will happen to me. So let's get started. Okay, UC San Diego. I had absolutely no prediction about that one. But I will say this, though. If there's one thing about this game, I do believe that some of the residual from the CSUN road trip may have carried over into this game because, as I said, UH lost 4-1, and unfortunately, there was just kind of like a kind of like a just a bad feeling all around because UH won the first game at CSUN in 5 innings. I believe it was 12-3, and they unfortunately dropped the doubleheader and gave the series to CSUN. So now they're only halfway there to losing the series to UC San Diego. And UCSD, they are still transitioning, at least in basketball anyway, to Division One. So up until this year, those games didn't count for conference play, but this year, but in all other sports, they did. And what kind of grade would I give this thing? Give this game? I'm gonna say that they did try. They definitely did try as hard as they could. All they got was one run from Kaʻena Keliinoi off a Hailey Johnson RBI single. So as far as the grade is concerned, I probably would have to say a B minus. You know why? Because UH got only 2 hits out of that entire game, whereas UC San Diego, they had 9. And when you hear of a team that out hits you by that much, 9 hits to 2, more than likely the other team is going to win. Unless somehow you have a really damn good inning like UH did against Cal State Fullerton last season, where they had 8 runs in the 3rd inning thanks to a Maia Pathia grand slam. So obviously UH has really put themselves in a major hole. They've dropped 3 consecutive games now, and now they're at 3-4 in conference play. So obviously we're gonna have to really turn some things around. Um, but why did UH lose this game? Because UCSD got a triple homer from one of their players, um, Alexa Mulligan, I believe it was. I know her last name is Mulligan. I don't think I got the first name right. But anyway, obviously there is a lot of things to work on. Um, I would have liked to see them get out to a better start, like than what they did. And it was Alexa Demarse that got the 3-run homer, and once that happened, and once they got that triple homer, the writing appeared to be on the wall for UH softball. And you know what? Props to UC San Diego. I mean, I mean, you know, congratulations to them. I do think we could have took them. It's they now improved to 4-3. I'm not as well versed on the softball, on how their softball team is, as opposed to me following the UH men's basketball team for over 20 years. I've only started going to softball games for the last year now. In fact, this is my first full year attending softball games, at least in conference play anyway. So obviously, University of Hawaii is really going to have to turn things around. They got a doubleheader tomorrow on Saturday. Am I going to the doubleheader? I really don't know because actually I ended up having some car trouble myself. My check engine light came on. So I'm not sure if I'll be going there, but it will be televised. So am I going to do a live stream? I don't know. That's my plan B right now. But anyway, obviously, UH is going to have to really turn some things around. I don't know how much of this is mental and how much of this is on the field, but I do know that they need to come out with a little bit more fire. They need to come out with a lot more wants, at least from my view anyway. And I don't know how much some of this could be explained with Dallas Millwood out for the season. One of their, I forget what position she plays, but if you recall in a last game recap that I did, I mentioned that Dallas Millwood did save UH's bacon against Cal State Fullerton in the final doubleheader of the season, where she had a 2-run dinger to win it for UH 13-11 in last year's final doubleheader. But anyway, obviously, it is still kind of early in conference play, but really at a 3-4 record right now, if I'm UH, I'm really scrambling for answers right now and hope to get them tomorrow. So, obviously, we're going to need a lot of help. Some of them are going to have to step up. I do think that they did play well, or played pretty decently. And frankly, with their overall record of 20 wins and I think 13 losses, 20 wins and 13 losses. It's not a bad one, although I do think they kind of let some games get away. But anyway, a lot of it is mental. I'm not well versed on softball, but still, quick turnaround. I do think that we can take them. If we can get at least one win over them, I'll be happy. So I don't really have a prediction about how tomorrow will go because, as I said, this is really my first full conference season doing some game recaps on some game recap videos. So I'm just going to hope that UH has a lot to answer for. And frankly, I am considering going to tomorrow's doubleheader if my car doesn't act up. But other than that, I'm probably gonna have to watch it on TV, and I'll probably do a live stream, and that's my plan B. So anyway, I do think that if UH can come out and hopefully get on the board a little sooner, they might get themselves a chance. Because that's what happened against UC Santa Barbara in the first game that I did a recap on. And as a result, UH only logged 2 runs in that game, and that was on March 17th. So we're gonna have to do something. It was pretty competitive, though. I will give them that. But the fact that UCSD had 9 hits to University of Hawaii's 2, I feel like that made a big difference too. And as soon as they got on the board via Kaʻena Keliinoi, I kind of thought, well, if they can at least if they can get some more runs, that should put them in good shape for a win. But just didn't work out. But what can you do? But hey, quick turnaround. I do think that we can. I do think we can come back with a vengeance, and we're going to have to because they were picked to finish third in the Big West. And I would think that they have something to prove after going 1-2 at CSUN and losing in a mercy rule in the second doubleheader, 11-1. So anyway, guys, that's it. I'll see y'all soon, and we'll see what happens about tomorrow. So for now, well, I'm a Pono, everyone.